Bones of upper limb. Here the upper limb is composed with various small bones. So here we can identify that different kinds of bones are fused each other and forms the total structure of forelimb. Here we can identify different bones. It is composed with maximum of 30 bones. So in that 30 bones, where they are located. See that here the bones of upper limb included with various types of bones. So here it is included with humerus, ulna, radius, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges, or they are also known as digits. So these are the main structures we can identify in the upper limb of humans. So here this is called as humerus, and just below that ulna, and here it is called as radius. Just behind that bunch of bones are there, they are called as carpals, and just behind that metacarpals will be present, and finally phalanges or digits are present. So by all these bones the total arm or upper limb is formed. Let us see what is humerus here. Humerus is a long bone and it is proximally forms the shoulder, and whereas distantly forms the elbow. So this is the proximal part and it forms the arm, that is what a shoulder bone is formed, and whereas the distal part, this is called as distal part, here it forms the elbow. It is a long bone and it proximally forms the shoulder, and whereas the distal part forms the elbow. And next another character, ulna. Ulna is the medial side and it is located towards the little finger side. So this is little finger side, towards this bone is present, that is called as ulna. So ulna is located towards the little finger side, so that is called as ulna. And radius, so here this is called as radius. It is located towards the thumb bone. This is called as thumb bone, and towards this bone is located. Left side of that you see this is called as ulna. Ulna is located towards the little finger. This is called as little finger. Towards this that bone is located, and whereas radius is located towards the thumb bone. So there we can identify the radius structure. And next, carpals. So carpals are the short bones or small bones. They are in the form of 18 number, and here they are arranged just below the radius and ulna, that is the distal parts of radius and ulna region. There we can identify the 8 small bones called carpals, and just behind that metacarpals are present. Here metacarpals forms the palm of hand. So here we can identify that the palm is formed by the fusion of metacarpals. So about 5 bones will be present in that particular metacarpals. And if we come to the phalanges, so phalanges are also known as digits. So here we can identify total 14 bones. So except in the thumb, remaining all fingers having the 3 digits. But when we come to the thumb, only 2 bones will be present. So total we can get 14 phalanges. And here in thumb only 2 phalanges, as I said, and whereas in other digits they are in the form of 3 number. So total 14 bones will be identified in the phalanges. And here if you see that the phalanges have the 3 digits. The first one, second one and third one. The first one is called as proximal, and the middle is known as middle phalanx, and whereas the posterior one is called as distal phalanx. So proximal phalanx, middle phalanx and the posterior phalanx are, which is also known as distal phalanx. So by that we can get 14 bones from the total phalanges here. So these are the characters we can identify in the arm of human beings: humerus, ulna, radius, carpals, metacarpals and phalanges. If we see the digital formula of forelimb, so here we can identify that is 2, 3, 3, 3 and 3. See that in thumb 1 and 2, this is thumb, this is the pointer finger. Here we can identify 1, 2, 3, and here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that we can get the digital formula, and that is 2, 3, 3, 3 and 3. This is the digital formula of forelimb.